Welcome to Season 3 of Necessary Conversations. I'm your host, Saleem. I appreciate all y'all support. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share. Enjoy the episode. Thank you for watching. Welcome back to Necessary Conversations. I'm your host, Saleem Messiah. I got my guy, a legend in his own right, in his world, in his space, which is the betting space. I mean, we was just talking about it before we started. Y'all didn't get the chance to hear it, but I mean, just the plays he got right now, the plays he had last night, even the latest slates that I know he's going to kill. I mean, when it comes to the betting game, if you're looking for picks, this is definitely, yeah. Thank you for coming on the show, DuelChasers CEO.
I appreciate it, my boy. Thank you, my boy. Yeah, man. If you look for picks, man, especially football, you know who to come to for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah. I mean, like I was saying, bro. Like when it comes to college football, like I know when college football season come, I mean, me myself personally too, I also hate baseball. I just don't like how you could be up 4 or 5 and then there's still a chance for a team to lose by 12. Like I
Right.
just it's too risky, too wishy for me. So I know when college football come on, I know when NFL come on, I know when college basketball, that March Madness runs you be having. I know when those specific sports come on, like it's time to lock in with you. And I mean, I think I've been using your picks for about good 2, 3 years now. So I mean, you always been coming through so far. But how you doing, bro? Like how everything been? Like how have you been able to keep a steady head moving from baseball, where, as you said before, that's not your strongest suit, but still stay locked in for college football that we got coming down?
Well, to be honest, the transition. Wait, hold on. You can hear me?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. So the transition from baseball to college football, honestly, like I didn't really do too bad with baseball this year. Like I didn't like how I would any other year, but it was more so I was trying to keep it on a level where I can give out picks not every day, but every other day, but try to maintain like a good record because
Yeah,
I was just trying to kill time until college football. You know, we had a few months, but in between that, we had college basketball. We killed college basketball. College basketball was
hmm
great. We killed that. So then, like in between those weeks, that's why I wasn't really getting out that many picks. I was trying to like keep a steady pace, but not give out too much because I had some rough days with baseball, but I also had some great days with baseball. So
yeah.
I try to like keep it like I tried to like yeah keep it like on the like a steady pace. Yeah.
So I know you're big in college football. The team that I know you like is Alabama, and obviously
Mm-hmm.
the goat, the coach just left. He retired. How do you? First of all, what do you think is the reason why he retired? I mean, everybody has their own opinion. Some people think it's NIL, but you as a Bama fan has been watching that, knowing Nick Saban a little bit from watching behind the scenes. What do you think is the reason he retired?
Honestly, the reason he retired was because of NIL, and I know that's what some people are saying, but he actually came out instead of himself. It's just not his style. He's an old school coach. He likes to do things the old school way, and honestly, like the NIL team messed up a lot of things because you're offering these 17 and 18-year-olds all this money, and they don't even have financial literacy learned. They don't have that down pat. So anybody that's beating an offer, they just want to jump to that school and
Yeah.
just go play for that school. And it was just so, and it wasn't like even if we say this year we were going to be less than what we are now. I think it
Hmm.
was more so of him just being an old school OG person. He's not used to having to try to buy players because everything is a buy system now. It's like,
Hmm.
to be honest, it's like when you play 2K, when you buy VC, the game is pay to play. If you don't have
Hmm.
VC, you're not going to be good, more than likely
Yeah.
for a very long time because the
Exactly.
grind is just too long. So it's like, in his eyes, damn, if I got to buy these players, are they really playing because they want to play for Bama or are they playing for the money? Because
Hmm.
soon as somebody offers a little bit more money or whatever, y'all just want to jump ship. So it was more so of the NIL thing, and he wasn't really with it. Like he wasn't feeling it. Because we also lost a lot of players, 5-star recruits and stuff because of the NIL, but we
Hmm.
also gained them. But I think for him, it was just so more so you've been doing something a certain way for so long that when
Yeah.
it's time to switch it up, it's a lot of discrepancies, and it's like, wait, I gotta, I gotta offer you money for you to want to come visit? Nah.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Do you like NIL? Do you think it needs to be changed? Do you think it needs to be regulated? I mean, what can we do to fix it? Because, like you said, like once a guy gets this amount over here, if he could say to this other school, "All right, this school giving me this, give me that, and I'm here with you." Do you think it needs to be regulated? What do you think? Do you think it's cool? Like, what do you think about it?
I like NIL, but I do think it needs to be regulated, and I do think it needs to be certain rules. that's implemented beforehand to ensure that the loyalty between these players and teams are secure. Because I see some players from five-star recruits, they go from Ohio State, a couple months later they decommit, now they want to go to Tennessee, now they want to go to Texas, because in all these recruits, when they're going to go visit these schools, they're giving them more and more and more stuff. So it's like, it needs to be like, I feel like once you commit to a school, you can't decommit until the next season unless you redshirt and then you want to go like you sit out that season and then you can switch. I mean, because like we lost Isaiah Bond, obviously one of our top wide receivers. He went to Texas, and I mean he didn't go to Texas for NIL. He left because of Nick Saban leaving, but Nick Saban left because of the NIL. So it's a domino effect. But yeah, I think it needs to be some rules. Like once you commit to a school, I think you really shouldn't be able to go visit no other school and seek your options out, because what's the whole point of a commitment?
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
I think they gotta. I mean, we're gonna get in Colorado later, but Deion said some sort of like a contract, like, okay, we're discussing this. You want this amount? Okay, you got to be here at least for a year, 2 years. I mean, a lot of times people are getting these grad transfers. Will Howard 1 year, Dylan Gabriel 1 year. These guys are just going to be there for a year, come in, hopefully help us win. So I think it needs to be some sort of contract. Like, all right, if you're going to be here for that, you need a year or two.
Yeah, and then not only that, don't get me wrong, I like the fact that they're getting paid for their work.
Yeah, for sure.
Because behind the scenes, these coaches and these like school sponsors, these rich parents that be paying for stuff, they're making money off the students. So by all means, I think it's right that the students are able to make money off of their hard work. But I just think it's a lot of disloyalty now in college football. But honestly, in the college scene in general, because it's the same thing with college basketball. Yeah. It's not like these players wasn't getting paid already. It was under the table. Now it's just more of it's a public thing now. They made it okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, I like the fact that they're getting their money, though, for sure. I ain't taking that from them.
I think what people don't realize, now, do we need to change the name of it, though? Because NIL is name, image, likeness. Like, you're getting paid for a commercial, an ad, or whatever. Most of these guys are just being at a school and the collective, the rich people that's pouring in, they get paid from the collective. Some of these guys you never seen them on a commercial or anything, and they're still getting millions of dollars, and that's just through the collective. So do we need to change the name of it?
I'll tell you one thing. The reason why we don't see most of these guys on commercials and stuff, the hard truth is a lot of these guys are, one, not media trained, and two, they are not in the eyes of the people that control behind. See, it gets real deeper than this, but they see it as a lot of people are marketable. Like, for example, people with tattoos all over, dreads, stuff like that, they see that as not marketable when it comes to putting stuff on TV. It's a sad way to think about it, but it's true. And, as much as people don't like, for example, our QB, Monroe, he's a marketable person because his whole ideology and his whole mindset, he puts God above everything. And you don't see all these tattoos all over him. Well, he's media trained. Like, it's stuff like that. So it really be deeper than just them being very good at football. Because there's a lot of very good NFL players that we never see in commercials or anything. They're not marketable, bro. That's just how it is. Like, so, I mean, and then, of course, college is biased. Like, they're biased, like, about who they talk about and who they, like, try to push the narrative on. So that plays a part in it as well.
Yeah. So, do you like Kalen DeBoer? I mean, I know, a lot of people is Bama going to continue? I seen the over-under for their wins. Like, the first couple games they had, they play the mediocre teams. But when you guys get into the heart of the schedule, do you think you guys are going to be able to compete for real?
It's such a city as a Bama fan, but no.
No?
I don't think it will. I think we will, like, I don't, like, I'm not saying that we're going to get steamrolled by teams, but as far as the championship this year, nah. I mean, honestly, we better make the playoffs. It's a 12-team bracket now. I mean, I understand we ain't going to make the playoffs, but as far as the championship and the ring, being, like, realistic with myself, it's way past being a fan because it's a lot of stuff that plays beyond just that. I just don't think we're like one of those top teams this year. I think Kalen DeBoer is still trying to get our offense as explosive as he had at Washington.
Yeah,
Can't get our offense still as explosive as that. I think once Mel Rowe leaves and we get more of a QB with a better throwing arm, because I'm not saying Mel Rowe can't throw, but like I mean I feel like we could do better
yeah,
as far as QB. Like he's more of like a running QB. So like which is fine, but I think when we play those top dogs, that's gonna be their main objective. So now it's gonna be like, okay, Monroe, what can you do with the ball?
yeah,
You gotta do something, bro. The running
yeah,
ain't gonna always work. But as far as Caleb DeBoer, to go back to your initial question, I like Caleb DeBoer. I think he still needs time to adjust. I don't think it'll be this year, maybe next year, but the year after, oh, he's gonna be fully adjusted. But
yeah,
cause what he did at Washington was amazing. He
yeah,
took that
yeah.
beyond measures.
Nobody expected that. No, nobody expected
Bro,
that.
there ain't nobody
No,
was drafting
no,
Washington.
no.
Not
People
even when
wasn't
the
even
season
messing with Michael
started.
Penix. Yeah, yeah,
Nobody even knew who Michael Penix was, bro. And to be
yeah,
honest, I didn't either.
yeah,
I didn't know who Michael Penix was until mid-season, and I'm like, wait.
yeah. He's
This
doing
guy
something over
tough.
there.
Like, he's the
Yeah,
dog. Like, who is this? But yeah, Penix the boy, I love him for it. And you got to think, Nick Saban's gone, but he ain't
yeah,
gone.
yeah, yeah. He
He's,
still got a position
he's
over
still
there.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
We talk about Alabama quarterback. I want to talk about two, and the reason why I want to talk about two is because like every year he about to die out there, and he went on record, recently saying he's not going to retire. I mean, do you think he should retire? I mean, if you give anybody in the world $100 million and tell them, yo, you can walk away from the game, you got a right to. Everybody in the world is telling you to. Only people is the people that gave you the $100 million. You gonna retire? You could do.
Honestly, I think Tua needs to retire before it becomes something much
Worse.
worse than just a
Yeah,
retirement. Like because I mean, them like the concussions, that
it's no
shit's
joke.
real, bro. And
Yeah,
honestly, he had no business leading with his helmet anyway.
yeah,
He had no
yeah.
business doing that. But
That's not even him.
I just think it's more of a pride thing. I think if they don't do anything this year, which I mean, honestly, they probably won't. I think we're gonna settle. Not because I mean they got Skylar Thompson as a backup QB. They're still indecisive about who they want to like be like there in replacement. I heard Bryce Young, I heard Zach Wilson. I
I think they
mean,
signed the Tyler Huntley kid from
they saw
Ravens.
Tyler Huntley. Wasn't he on the Browns at one point?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He got
Okay.
he got released from the Browns and then he went back to the Ravens. But now, yeah,
Right. They saw Tyler Huntley. Tyler Huntley is like I
he's
mean,
way
he's like
different. He's way different than what Tua is.
no, yeah, for sure. And Tyler Huntley shows me glimpses of Lamar in a way,
Yeah,
which I think can benefit the Miami offense. I mean, they got the weapons, bro, but I just
yeah,
think they need a real QB. I don't know if Tyler Huntley is going to get it. Like, he may get y'all to playoffs because of like y'all could be a good regular season team. I mean,
yeah,
we see teams do that every year. Cowboys being one, like, but when it comes to the playoffs,
yeah,
yeah, I
yeah,
had to throw that in there. But when it
yeah,
comes to the playoffs, it's a whole different dynamic. So I don't
yeah.
know if he's going to be a good playoff QB, but
Mm.
regular season, he'll get y'all to the playoffs for sure. But that
I think
offense, yeah.
I think he just need to go ahead and retire, bro. You got $100 million. You just got paid. Just go ahead and sit down.
You know, as men, it just be us with the pride thing. Like we feel like we
Yeah.
haven't done enough accomplishments, and it just
Uh-huh.
be fighting with yourself. In reality, it's just like, bro, like you walking away with $100 million, bro. Take
Yeah.
care of your family, bro.
And he's
And
an athlete.
it's not like you're trying to cheat them out the $100 million, like on some
Yeah.
Ben Simmons shit, just
Yeah.
collecting checks, not playing. You
Yeah.
want to play, but bro, like you could mess around and have a brain injury or something, bro,
Yeah.
or
It's not
anything,
good.
bro. Like it's not good, or you get hit your brain starts sending signals and you become paralyzed like Inky Johnson when his arm got paralyzed. Like,
Yeah.
bro, like it happens, bro. Like,
Yeah.
obviously his situation is different, but just how that happened in the middle of the game,
Yeah.
it can
Hmm.
happen to you too, bro. Like with the concussions, bro, it's just not good, bro. I think he should retire, bro.
With him being an athlete and his path of Bama, first rounder, all this and that. I think he was leading the NFL in passing yards at one point. Like when you go through all that in your mind as an athlete, and like you said, as a man with the pride, you're like, I'm this close to being a Hall of Fame. All I got to do is win a championship. I'm this close to
Right.
be. And us as fans, we're looking at it like, you might probably never win one, bro.
And to be honest, I didn't. Let's go, Michigan. But to be honest, I've never seen them being a championship team. I don't think they have. I think they have the offense. I don't think they have the defense though.
Yeah,
I need to beat. Run, Michigan, go. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Oh yeah, we in there. We in there for 6. Oh yeah, we in there for 6. Turn me up. Oh yeah. So I told them, boy, man, watch out for
yes,
Michigan.
sir.
Man. Michigan now. All right, bet. USC, man. I'm gonna learn today. They ain't going outside like that at home. Man, you gonna learn today. 53-yard run, like it.
Yeah, for sure. How did you get into just football itself? Like, did you play football as a kid? Like, how did you get into it?
You know what? I'm glad you asked that. I think it's because like when I was younger, I always wanted to be a football player, so I always studied the game. But my problem was it wasn't because I didn't have the skills or the finances to cover people or go to camp and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I had all of that. Like I had support with that. The problem was it was more so of me like growing up in the environment I grew up in. I had a lot of behavior issues, so it was off the. It wouldn't even have been on the field stuff. It was off the field stuff that was keeping me distracted. And then I had like I wanted to be in the streets and I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that. So it's like football. Being a football player is always something I always wanted to do, but it just wasn't in my vision. And I'm okay with that. But I always studied and loved the game of football. Like I've always done it. So like I just always prided myself on everything is football related, like everything. So that's how I came about just being a football person generally. I never really with basketball. I'm ass in basketball. I can't dribble or nothing. Like I could probably hit a shot here and there, but that ain't me. Like you feel me? I always was prided myself on wanting to be a football player, but it was outside stuff in the environment. Growing up in Newark, bro, like the environment I lived in, it kind of kept me from doing that, and that's what it's keeping a lot of those kids that's in high school now from doing that. It's a lot of time for people in Newark. I can name plenty of public schools with no funding, with some 5-star players. If they had the money to go to the camps, if they had the grades, a bunch of stuff, bro. So I think I'm not gonna say I fully fell into that trap because I obviously found the way out and made a way. I'm not there obviously, but I kind of was getting shadowed by that generational curse, because that's just a generational curse. Growing up there, it's just a curse, bro. Like, I mean, it happens, bro. But that's how I prided myself on being just football only. Right?
What position did you play?
Running back, wide receiver, both.
You was an athlete.
Yeah, but I was tough though. Like I was actually nice, like, but I just wasn't like focused. I wasn't focused enough because when I started doing like my 9th grade year, when I could have like actually took it to a level that I wanted to, I started messing around with then it took my mind off that. I'm like, wait, it's time to go get money. Like I could get money, like, and that's when it changed everything. But I never forgot the game of football and the understanding of the game. As I got older, I started to learn more in depth about things because my mind is elevating and I could be able to think deeply. But I never stopped loving the game of football. I always loved the game of football, bro.
How'd you become a Steelers fan? Because the Steelers is
my father.
Yeah.
Simple answer.
Yeah.
I just simple answer, bro. Like it was just more so of you grow up in a household with like Steelers fans, and it just became like a natural thing for me. And I just like ran with it for real. Like I always just watched Steelers.
Was it an early memory of a game or a player that made you say, "Okay, my dad's a Steelers fan. It's easy to go here"?
Troy Polamalu was the player for me that like I just always was so infatuated by the way he played defense, and of course AD, Antonio Brown. I always thought I could be like Antonio. Obviously, I'm gonna be like his ass now, but I always thought growing up that like I could have the skill like him because he was so talented to me, bro. And it was just like I used to try to like model my game after him, but at the same time, bro, like I said, I felt like I could have took it to that point, but I just got distracted by wanting to make money, and I felt like if I took the college route, which I should have, if I took the college route like I should have, I probably could have still had a chance because walk-ons and shit is nothing. Like anybody could do it, bro.
Yeah.
But like I said, bro, money just went in front of that. So what I turned that me wanting to make money, and instead of doing illegal stuff with it, bro, I could just sell picks. That's legal. That's still me making money. I could make the money by telling the knowledge that I know and giving and pouring it back into the community for people to also make money, and that would just extend it from there.
Yeah. Do you think AB is a top 3 receiver all time? Some people got him top 3 all time.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't say top three because there's plenty of receivers you can throw in that top three. Like hold on, like it's a lot of receivers, but I definitely
Yeah,
say top 10.
top
I'll give him
10.
top 10. I think he had a hell of a career to put himself at top 10. I
I
think
like
his
top
career,
10.
I think his career now could have still been uh, upper echelon if he
Yeah,
hadn't been bugging out. I think it was a mental thing.
yeah,
But also, people don't know like the situation with him and Tom Brady. The reason why he did that, he had a valid reason behind it. He went about it wrong, though. So
yeah,
like I understand why he did it, but it's always a better way to go about it.
yeah.
He went about it the wrong way, walking up the field and stuff. That was crazy.
You talk about like, eventually you just realize like, okay, instead of, doing the wrong things to get the money, you can easily just sell picks. Where did that, ability to sell picks or, just the gambling in general come from?
Okay, so look, I met this person on Instagram.
Hmm.
His name is Bullet with 6 ULET. He's still got the same Instagram now. I got him in my chat. He's been in my chat since 2020 when I first decided to launch it. I used to see him posting on Instagram like bet slips. Like, mind you, I'm young at this point, bro. Shoot, I'm not even legal. I wasn't even legal. I wasn't even able to gamble at that point, bro. Like, I'm still a young head, but I'm just looking at it. I'm like, wait, so he's betting money on teams to just like win? I'm like, bro, I can easily do that. Like,
Yeah,
obviously, it didn't start off like that. I was getting cooked, but it was just so more so of a thought. Like, I mean, if I could just put teams together and just use my knowledge to make money, why not just do it? But I think I can do it too. And at first, I used to DM him every single day. Yo, we got picks. Yo, what you like today? What you like today? What you like today? And he used to just send me stuff, and I used to be like, man, I could do this on my own, bro. But then eventually, it was just you probably know him now, Vegas Tall Mirror
yeah,
on
yeah,
Instagram.
yeah.
You probably heard of him. He was always older than me, so eventually, I forgot how me and him became close. Oh shit, I forgot how me and him became close and friends. But
Hmm.
long story short, he used to like pick me up, take me to FanDuel, and whatever I wanted to bet, I'd give him the money. He'll just go bet it because he was legal. I wasn't.
Hmm.
And I don't know at what point did I start shooting to be able to make the money I'm making now, but I just put a hot streak. And as I started to get older, I started to really like lock in on my ability to be able to give picks and sell picks and to be able to make money from it, a lot of money from it, and I just ran with it. And yeah, that's pretty much how I started off.
Like, it's hard to really sit down because everybody, has okay, this team's going to win. This team is better than this team. They're going to win. They're going to. How do you? And obviously, everybody believes sports is rigged now.
Right.
You can speak on it a little bit, but how do you be able to be like, even though I think this team is better, I'm still going to choose this team because of just whatever. Where does that
Okay,
part come
so
from?
I watched the line. Like the line movement tells you everything because, like, this at the end of the day, gambling is a business.
Yeah,
Everybody got to get paid. Somebody got to get paid at the end of the day.
no, for sure.
So the way I see it is like a lot of these games are rigged, but like, bro, it's just so hard to explain it because I feel like it becomes natural to me now, like the way I pick names and how I go about it. But the simplest way I can explain it is that I watch the lines. So like the night before, if I see something, I'm gonna give you an example on how to figure out a game or whoever's listening if they want to any inside info or whatever. But okay, so for instance, if I see a line is +7 the night before, I'll
Hmm.
screenshot it. I'll wake up in the morning and I'll see if that line changes. Now, if that line goes up, and it goes from +7 to +7.5 or +8.5, whatever,
Hmm.
the team with that -7 spread to start off with, more likely going to blow them out. But if the line drops, which is the sharp money, like the professional bettors, when they start dropping the money and the line drops and it goes the opposite direction, I take the team that had whoever had the original +7, I'll
Hmm.
take them and take the original line, but not take the line that it dropped to. That's why you see I drop a lot of alternate lines
Yeah,
because I'm catching the original line, not the line that dropped through, because sometimes that could be a bait, but the original line be free. But it's so hard to explain, bro. Like,
yeah,
I done been through ups and downs with the gambling stuff.
yeah,
I kind of just go with my gut a lot of the times. But, when I think of stuff from a rig standpoint, it changes my mindset on games. Like,
yeah. A lot.
obviously, the teams that's supposed to win obviously don't win all the time.
Yeah.
So when you put that in perspective on top of thinking that games are rigged, it makes you think of games differently. So I try to do I kind of try to do what everybody else don't do, but it obviously don't pan out like that every time. But for
Mm-hmm.
the most part, I try to just go my own wave with it or figure out my own loophole in between the rig stuff because at the end of the day, we're gonna win by rig games and we're gonna lose by it.
No, for
It's
sure.
all about who is the most efficient when the day is over. Who
Yeah.
is making their chat money when the day is over? Who is making themselves money when the day is over? Who is giving out accurate analysis and predictions to be able to ensure his chat that he has the knowledge of what he is doing and what he is speaking about? So that's how I
Mm-hmm.
think of it.
You obviously, like we said, sports are rigged, but some me and my friends sometimes have a conversation. Like if we're watching a game and something crazy happen, look, the hires up that made the call. Like, how do how do you think they really rigged the game? Do you think it's through the refs? Do you think they really at halftime make a call? Yo, you can't score no more. How do you think this really
I
rigged?
think what it is that a lot of coaches are clearly involved in it, and it has a lot to do. And I'm not going to say every single player on the
Yeah,
field know that it's rigged because that's not true. They
yeah,
don't. But it be certain stuff that they do to ensure that the riggedness or whatever they're trying to pull off happens. Like, but you got to think about it like this, right? If sports wasn't rigged, right? Why is it that we have a spread? Why is
yeah,
it that we have an over and under? And why is it that this number sometimes is 95% of the time is either right on the money or a little bit off? How do they
yeah,
predict that? There's
yeah,
no way that they can predict that because they're not the ones on the field that's actually playing without them having some involvement in what goes on in the game. It's
no, for
just point
sure.
blank period, bro. Like Tim Donahue spoke about it, the NBA referee, a while back. He wrote a book about it. Like, bro, like the mafia got a bunch of videos about how they get, the stuff to happen as far as the stuff being rigged. But I mean, we see it every day, bro. It's no
Yeah,
secret at this point because at the end of the day, it's a business. Like I said earlier, they got to make their money somehow. Somebody got to
yeah,
eat.
yeah,
Somebody got to eat, bro.
yeah,
So something got to happen a certain way to ensure that the rich got to stay rich. Something got
yeah,
to happen for that in order for that to work. And they're getting these small time players to do this dumbass shit during the game to ensure that they win or paying off refs. Refs calling flags every time a big play happen, like to keep the over and under intact. Like, so it
yeah.
just be a whole bunch of BS. Like yesterday, right? It was 3 games on yesterday. All 3 teams minus 10 favorites at the crib. I think 2 of them lost. I think the Washington State
Washington State
team
won.
they won an OT, right?
Yeah,
I turned the game off after we hit the over, so I didn't realize that they won once
yeah,
San Jose State scored. I think the game was over. It was like 20 seconds left. Don't know how the fuck they got down the field to kick the field goal or whatever to bring it to OT. I do
yeah,
not know, but as you can see, all 3 underdogs, like bro,
yeah.
man,
Syracuse wasn't
sometimes
supposed to lose. Syracuse is not supposed to lose, and I'm rooting for Syracuse heavy this year, just because
anything.
a lot of people from Jersey and everything over there. So
No,
I'm
no,
rooting for
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Syracuse.
And that's
But
why I gave him out yesterday. I mean, he took the loss on that, but it was just
yeah,
like I watched the way they lost. Come on, bro. Like it just be like mad weird stuff going on in these games, bro. And I'm not gonna
yeah,
say every game is rigged, but I
yeah,
do think some games are highly officiated than others.
yeah,
Because we can go bet an FCS game that
and it's
don't get
cool.
that much airtime, and it's shit gonna
Hmm.
be regular.
Yeah,
But when
it's
you
gonna be
start betting
cool.
these top teams,
Yeah,
that's when shit starts getting. Because at the end of the day, if it wasn't rigged, why is there apps letting us know where the money is at? Why does that matter?
yeah,
If the better team should win, they should win. Why do we
yeah,
need to know where the money is at?
yeah.
Because it's a business. They need to balance things. They need to
Hmm.
balance it because wherever has the most money is how they get you. And some
Yeah.
days the public will win.
Hmm.
They will win. They'll give the public wins, but
Hmm.
the house always eats.
And I go. I go with Dion. Go. I got on his shoes right now. You know what I'm
I
saying?
respect. I respect it. Honestly, I haven't seen much from Baylor this year. I think they got a
Yeah,
pretty good defense, solid defense.
yeah, yeah.
The
That's gonna be
offense, I
killer.
think, is going to pretty much be all run game. I think they're going to be running the ball all over Colorado. See if Colorado can
Yeah,
stop it. Who's home? Colorado or Baylor?
Colorado,
Oh, Colorado at home. So Baylor got to. Where is Baylor located at?
Utah. I want to say
Utah. Damn.
might be.
Okay, so Baylor got to travel all the way to Colorado. Utah don't really got a lot of mountains and stuff, do they? Like out there?
I think you do. I think you
Because they
do.
have. Okay, so
Oh, I'm sorry. It's in Texas. Baylor's in Texas.
they're in Texas. Okay, so they ain't got
Yeah,
no damn mountains out there.
yeah,
But they got to go. They
yeah,
got to travel to Colorado. The altitude.
yeah.
playing in a whole
That
different type of
matters.
atmosphere that they used to. I think Colorado could
Hmm.
pull it off. I've had a lot of money lost betting on Colorado, but I think I'll take a stab at them tonight because I'm not impressed by Baylor offense at all. I think Shador and them
Yeah.
can get it done through the
They got a
air.
2 quarterback system as well, Baylor. Baylor got a two
Mm,
quarterback system.
okay. I mean, honestly, Colorado got the best player in the nation on their team.
It all comes down to what our O line gonna do. Our O line and if we decide to run. That's what it is every game.
We're gonna have to see if Shador gonna be running for his life tonight. I had to
Yeah.
see. Nah, but
Yeah.
I like them tonight though. I ain't gonna stop. I like them tonight for
Yeah.
sure. For sure, for sure.
Man, I like Colorado because they change the game. They shake up the norm, and people hate it. People
People
hate it.
hate it because I mean, and to be honest, they just hated that it's Deion Sanders, bro.
Yeah,
They don't
yeah,
like the swag. They don't understand the culture. Like people just they looking for anything to make it a race game. Like they just
yeah.
don't understand the culture that he's building behind that team. And honestly, they may not be a top team for a couple years, but as long as he stay loyal to that team and don't leave when his sons leave, which I don't know what he's gonna do with that, because he might go to a I would want to say a better team or
I
maybe
go
to
to
the
Florida
NFL.
State.
Who knows? Because at the end of the day, like I said, money talks, bro. So he
Yeah.
can say all of this. Oh, I'm gonna stay loyal to Colorado, but as you can see, he only his favoritism only goes to his two sons, and I mean you can consider Travis his son too. So his
Yeah,
three sons, that's what his favoritism go to. So I wouldn't be surprised if he leave when they leave because they leaving next year.
yeah. This ain't
I don't
last
know
year.
about Silo. I don't know his
Nah,
situation.
yeah. He's done. He's done. He's done.
But
This
I
is
don't
last
know.
year.
Like I feel like they'll throw him in the league like on some Bronny James shit. Like I feel like he could get it off, but I don't know too much about Silo. He don't make enough good plays for me to be like, oh yeah, he's the one.
See,
But
the
Shador and
thing.
Travis
Yeah,
leave
yeah. Yeah, for sure.
first round.
The thing was for like top five.
Yes.
People be, I mean, they got Carson Beck over him. They starting to try to put the dude from Miami, Cameron Ward, who Shador trains with, over him. You know how the early mock trials be, just eye candy stuff. But I think Shador and Travis, Travis is definitely top three, depending on what teams end up being in there. But I
I
like
mean,
Shador first quarterback too.
you got to think about for Travis. He got a better chance of going top three. You got to pick that. He got a better chance of going top three because he played both sides of the ball. Now
Yeah,
coming into the league, obviously he's not going to play both sides of the ball.
you don't think so?
I don't think I've really ever seen that happen though, bro. Like I
I
don't
mean, the
know,
only ones
bro.
that did it was Dion, Champ Bailey. I think did it a little bit, and
I think it depends what system he goes into.
yeah, yeah,
Like I think that plays a big part. Like if he goes to a team like Detroit Lions or something, he playing both sides of that ball. They play a
yes,
different type of
yeah.
football over there.
Yeah,
But if he go
yeah.
to a team like I don't know, I mean, I haven't really looked at the mock
The
drafts.
Redskins, like he probably want to play over both sides
They'll
over
probably just have him at whatever they need him to be at. Like
there. Yeah,
honestly, I would keep him at wide receiver.
you think
But
so?
yeah, I'll keep him at wide receiver only because I think he's way too explosive, and I think he'll bring a different type of explosiveness coming into the league, and honestly could change the game as far as like big plays and stuff like that. I would keep him on offense if that was me. I mean, obviously you would want him to play both sides of the ball, but every system is not going to work like that. Like they're going to
Yeah.
have some dogs already at cornerback, so they're not going to need him to
Mm-hmm.
play on defense unless an injury or something. That's
Mm-hmm.
another reason why I said it's tricky when like in the NFL. It's a little bit
Mm-hmm.
tricky, but I mean he's definitely going top three for sure. I'll be very
Do
surprised.
Do you think he goes? Because this is I was thinking he go in the NFL as corner and he just plays wide receiver in some packages.
I can see that. I could definitely see that for sure.
I like that. That's not
I
bad
could
because I
definitely
think
see.
that's what Dion did on the
I would
Cowboys that
love
year.
to see him play both sides of the ball, bro, because it just brings a different type of swag to the game, and it's
Yeah,
like you know, some people are just that impactful in sports. Like Caitlin Clark being another one. As much as people
yeah,
hate her, I mean,
yeah,
bro, she's breaking hella records. She's impactful. She changed
yeah,
WNBA. She's getting everybody. Everybody got private jets now. They don't fly regular no more. Like it's
yeah,
a whole bunch of stuff that she came and changed just by her being there. So maybe with
yeah,
Travis playing both sides of the ball, maybe that'll open up ideas for other team owners to do different dynamics when it comes to the offense and defense for next season.
yeah.
So it's something to look forward to for sure.
I just I'm like when I tell you I'm a Colorado fan, I'm a Colorado. Like
Right.
Colorado has 3 YouTubers that drop a vlog every day. I'm watching all 3 every day. Like I'm really a Colorado fan,
No,
and
yeah.
it was like that at Jackson State too. It's just because like it's Dion. First of all, I always love Dion.
Right.
But then you bring it to the flat. You know, like you said earlier about the environment thing. He has his 2 kids with him, and he's leading them to
Right.
exactly where they want to go. People don't do that. People don't get the opportunity to do that. That's why even with the LeBron thing, I'm cool, and I'm a Lakers fan, so I'm definitely cool. So
Right.
I just anything Colorado do, I'm on it. And the thing about it, like being a Colorado fan and watching everything, all the hate that they get, it makes my eyes open up more because it's some of the things that it's like, what you hating on that for? Like, what is the bad publicity about that? Like, how do you like? I don't know if you've seen, but when the whole when the media released a throw Shador made, and they said, "Oh, he actually didn't complete it. They just put two videos together." Like,
Oh no,
I seen the
I didn't actually
vlog.
see that.
It was
I try
probably
not
it
to
was
watch. I try not to watch no slander when it comes
yeah
to like Deion Sanders and them because it just be like at the end of the day, they make it a race thing, but a small part of me believes that it has a lot to do with that, and they just hate the fact that it's him that's doing it because of
yeah
his legacy and his background. So when it comes to like the memes and stuff, I'll be like looking over that stuff because at the end of the
yeah
day, this is football, man. We're here to play football, bro. Like all the extra
yeah
stuff, y'all can keep that. Like,
yeah
but I do think that as far as like media and stuff like that, I think they can handle a lot of the topics that they talk about during the media because we expected a lot out of Colorado last year, which we shouldn't
yeah
have, and
yeah
we honestly expect way better this year. I mean,
yeah
so we'll see how the year plans out. Like, because I mean, bro, we're only 3 games into the season. Like, I mean,
yeah
nobody is. A lot of people are still trying to figure it out. So
yeah
we'll see when it's time for playoff time, bowl game time. Later on down the line, we'll see if they are better than what they were last year. I mean, I kind of think they are. Like, I
yeah
think they
yeah
are. I don't think
yeah.
they're the
Me
same
too.
as last year for
Not
sure.
at all. Not at
I
all.
just think that a lot of teams that they lose to, they should beat. Like, I felt like they played Nebraska. I just felt like
Yeah
they just had no fight in them. Like, I don't know.
yeah
I just don't know. Like, I felt like the boy Dylan Raiola. I think he
yeah.
played. He was a top QB coming out of high school. Though. I think he played
Yes,
in Georgia.
I
No, he
believe
was a Georgia
so.
QB. One of them. I think his high school was in Georgia, but
Yeah
nonetheless, he's a great QB.
yeah.
But
He was down.
I
He
just
was
felt like
on and up.
I don't know, but I just felt like if you're gonna lose to teams like that, how badly that y'all lost, then I just feel like y'all really don't have a chance, bro. Because Nebraska is they regular to me, but I mean,
Yeah
we'll see though. We'll see though. Colorado is still fresh, bro. It's nothing to like. You can't be too judgmental about it. It's not like he's
yeah
in year
yeah
5 and they have this negative ass record, a win loss record. Like, bro, it's still fresh.
yeah.
I'll give him another year. On top of this year, I'll give him another year to
See,
build it.
you mentioned like you try to look over the Colorado hate. I can't because everybody know I'm a Colorado fan, so
Right,
I could wake up to 10 DMs like, "Yo, look what just happened," because they know at school it's 2 things. It's only one thing I ever argue about: sports.
right, right, right.
Even with my girl, she know after I'm good. I don't want to argue anymore. I'm done. But when it comes to sports, Lakers, Saints, Colorado, we could argue all day. And I'm gonna make it sound like I believe in them, even though in my heart I don't. Like, cause I did not believe he was gonna beat the Cowboys, but we dogged them. And I was able to talk. Now I'm out here walking around with my chest out. I don't know if I'm gonna do that the whole season,
I
but I
man,
can't.
I'll tell you one thing. I personally allow all Dallas slander. I thought y'all was gonna beat their ass. I don't care what you talking about. I allow all Dallas slander. I'm so sick and tired of them, bro. So
You don't
yeah,
like
I thought y'all was
Dallas?
gonna beat their ass. Alvin Kamara was having a field day. 4 touchdowns.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
bro.
But the
That's
thing
crazy
about
work.
that is, like, we didn't want to pay him this summer, and now I knew he was. I said this to my mans. I said, "Yo, we're not going to pay him. He's going to go crazy this season. His price is going to go up, and we're definitely not going to pay that. He
Now
might
you're
leave
gonna
after
have to
this
pay
year.
him even more.
He might leave after this year, bro. And that hurts me. And that hurts me because like
I
I
mean,
really wanted to pay him.
if he's getting offered more money somewhere else and he's going to have the opportunity to have the same amount of snaps, if not more, somewhere else with a lot more money, then yeah, you might lose him unless you guys top the offer that whatever offer he gets from someone else. But we'll see though. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, 4 touchdowns.
Go Michigan. Go Michigan. Go Michigan. 14 zip. Get the fuck out of here, bro. USC what?
I
USC.
know. I know Jeff Island at the back of my hand. We ain't gonna offer him no good money. We ain't gonna offer him no good money. But last thing on Colorado, right? You said you think Dion give him another year. See, the thing about that is, I don't know, because you're not going to get another Travis. You're not. That comes around every 20, 30 years. You're not going to get another Travis. And Shador, son or not, he's a top 5 quarterback. We're talking about a top. He's the best quarterback in the nation to me. But we're talking about a top 5 pick. Every team doesn't get that at quarterback.
That best quarterback in the nation?
To me, personally. To me. Because you got to think about
I'm trying to think about all the top teams and the QBs that they have right now.
Carson Beck.
It's crazy.
You have to put it in perspective. How many times are you getting sacked still putting up these numbers?
400 yards, 3 tuds.
Every play you might die out there. And he's getting hit in the pocket while he's taking. He's the best to me.
Because I'm somewhat sort of agreeing with you when I think about it, because you got like all these quarterbacks that transfer to these top teams. Like, I never was a fan of DJ Ukulele. Some people were, but as you can see, he's terrible. You got Carson Beck, regular.
He's regular to me. Same thing how they was talking about Stetson Bennett when he was on Georgia. They thought he was a guy. He was regular. If you give Shador a Georgia O-line, man, what are we talking about?
You give Shador a Georgia O-line. Y'all going very far.
And they could keep the weapons, because in my opinion, we also have the best wide receiver room in the country.
What? Y'all still got Weaver, right?
We got Jimmy. No, Xavier Weaver went to the Cardinals. We got Jimmy Horn. Yeah, Jimmy Horn, number 5.
Jimmy Horn, he's tough.
Super. We got Travis. We got Will Shepard, who was at Vanderbilt. He was a top wide receiver for a couple years.
Yep.
LaJohntay Wester from FAU. He was a Bolitzer finalist last year. He had like 110 catches. And people don't even know, we got a dude on the bench, Omarion Miller, number 14, who balled against USC last year.
He had a big game last year. He was
wild. And he don't even get PT because of all the wide receivers we got. So, we got the best quarterback and the best. If you give us a Georgia O-line, bro, but with that being said,
you still got to worry about Travis. He guarding your best receiver on defense, so that shit getting strapped.
We got the number 1 corner in the portal from Liberty.
Oh yeah, y'all did get him.
Preston Hodge.
Wait, Shiloh don't play corner?
He played safety. He played corner in high school. He
played safety.
He played safety. He played a free. So last year in our defense, he was kind of playing man coverage. Now he can roam, but now he hurt. So I don't know.
Shoot, I ain't gonna lie. When you put things in perspective like that,
it's just the trenches.
I gotta agree.
It's just the trenches.
I gotta agree, bro.
It's just the trenches. So with that being said, like Travis leaving, Shador leaving, all these wide receivers we got leaving. Dion said he'll stay, and I don't like not taking people for what they say, but you can't replace all that.
I don't think he'll stay.
He might go to Florida State.
I did see something the other day about that, about that being an option for him.
I think they played him at first when he wanted to go there. So he might, yeah.
I don't know, man, because something just telling me that I don't think he's gonna stay at the college level, bro.
You don't think so? He said he don't want to go to the NFL.
I get that, but I don't know. We're gonna have to see. Yeah, it's a tough one, bro. It's a tough one. I felt like he could be with his son, because Harbaugh also said he didn't want to go to the NFL, and he's on target. So also because of the scandals that they was having, though, so he kind of got right.
He had to. He had to.
We'll see. We have to see.
We got the college football playoffs now. You know, the 12 team, which I didn't know that it was a contractual obligation to whereas that's why they had to do 14. I've been said we should have way more. But now that we got the 12 team, in your opinion, if you can, who do you think could be the 12 teams in?
12 teams? Okay. Off the rip, Georgia, Bama.
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah.
Like non-negotiable. That's 3 locks. Ohio State.
Yeah.
I guess you could say I think Oregon is sneaking there.
Yeah.
So that's already what, 5 teams?
Yeah, that's 5.
Okay. Tennessee.
You think so?
Yeah, I like Nico.
Okay.
I like Nico. I think he got a lot of more of growing up and maturing to do during the
Yeah.
season. But I think they have a good enough offense and defense to make the playoffs. We talking about making the playoffs. They'll
Yeah.
make the playoffs. Now, whatever they do in the playoffs, I'm not
Yeah.
sure, but they'll definitely make the playoffs. So what, that's 16.
That's
I
6,
got
yeah.
6 more. I'm gonna give you some sleeper ones. I'm trying to think of some sleeper teams.
Some people be putting Liberty in there. I don't know about that one.
I like James Madison.
Really?
James Madison. I think they had an excellent year last year, bro. I just think they started getting more exposure as of last year.
Yeah.
3-0 start this year. They beat the shit out of North Carolina earlier. Did you not see that?
Yeah.
They had like fucking 50 points at halftime solo.
Yeah.
What? Offense crazy.
Yeah.
Like, what? You got to think, this is the same North Carolina team that was ranked last year. Obviously, they lost a lot of their weapons, but I mean, bro, it's a certain standard behind a program. You don't just go from being top 10 last year or top 15, whatever, to being below average like that. You don't just tunnel like. That's why I'm not understanding what's going on with Florida State. Like, I don't understand how you. I mean, Jordan. He caught that. Jordan Travis obviously played a big part, but there's no way you just plummet like that. All right, so I'm at 6 teams. No,
You got 7. You got 7. Yeah.
Be 7. Damn.
I mean, you got.
I'm tripping. Penn State.
You think they're going there?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Penn State. That's 8. 4 more.
You got LSU in there?
LSU. Who they got? Butenheiser or something like that QB name?
Yeah.
Something
Garrett,
like that.
Garrett,
Kyron Lacey, wide receiver.
Yeah. The Harold Perkins.
LSU. I like LSU next year. The people that they got coming in next year, crazy. DeCoria Moore and them. Something to watch. I'll throw them in there. I'm at 9. I need 3 more teams. I'm trying to think of all the teams off the top of my dome that I've seen this year and that have a pretty good chance, in my opinion.
You think Michigan gonna go back?
No.
No?
Michigan.
Think USC is in there?
You said who? Syracuse?
USC.
Oh, USC. Miller Moss, pretty good. They got one of the fastest fucking wide receivers in the nation.
Branch. Yeah.
I could see USC going there. Under that, what's that? Lincoln Riley?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good coach.
Yeah.
Very good coach. I can definitely see USC being in there. Okay, so we need 2 more.
People got Boise State looking nice. Like I said,
running back crazy.
Yeah, he's OD.
He's OD. He's OD on NCAA too. Max.
Yeah. You got Utah. You got Kansas. I think they.
Kansas? No.
You don't think so?
No. After I watched them today, they no. Yeah. I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling their offense. Their QB, he do too much for me. But I don't think they do. Now Utah with Cam Rising, they got a crazy ass defense, bro. They be holding teams to like 200 passing yards, bro. I think I could fit Utah in there based off their defense. I don't know if their offense is that. Look at this boy Miller Moss. That's a touchdown. No, it ain't. That boy Miller Moss cold, boy. Okay, then we got one more team. I'm trying to give a dark horse team that's.
You go ahead and throw Colorado in there.
You said who?
Go ahead and throw Colorado in there. Go ahead and throw Colorado in there.
No. Colorado.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Nah, yeah. They're not really a dark horse though. Like Colorado can definitely make the playoffs, bro.
They a dark horse because even though we have the talent and people think we should, the moment we get in there, people are going to be surprised because everybody always 4-8 again. So we get. I ain't gonna lie. I don't care if we lose by 60 if we go to the playoffs. We go to the playoffs. Nobody can tell me nothing.
You go to the playoffs. Nobody can't say shit, bro. It's too much Colorado slander, bro.
Nobody can tell me a thing.
And I got y'all over a lot of ranked teams, bro. Because a lot of these ranked teams really ass. Like when you really watch the game and dissect it, you be like, "You just did some regular shit. Like that shit was ass. Like they're not really doing." That's why I like Oregon. I'm not too fond of them. Like they okay.
They haven't been that good
suspect though.
Yeah.
They can't score. I don't know what that's about. Good stop in the backfield, Michigan. See USC, y'all ain't never played no defense like this, bro. Y'all played nothing but bums the first 2 games.
Yeah.
Michigan gonna show up today. After that, man, they're gonna show up today.
Yeah. See, college football is tricky because especially now we was talking about the transfer portal earlier, like you said, the James Madison. James Madison could go to a Penn State and get their fourth string, who was a 4-star or 5-star, and he could be a starter at James Madison, and he's going to elevate the team. So the college football is tricky, especially now with the transfer portal, and anybody could be sneaky good. You could just come because people aren't watching it. Like you're watching maybe the top 25 teams as far as the portal, but the back teams, you're not really paying attention to them,
and that's
and
exactly
they're getting these crazy people.
And to further piggyback off your point, that's exactly how Washington snuck in the picture last year. Yeah. Nobody was watching them at first. Yeah. Then as you see that they undefeated this long, you're like, who the fuck is this? Yeah. And then you start watching them beat top teams, and Michael Penix out there throwing for 450, 5-6 touchdowns. You're like, what the fuck? Like, who these niggas? Yeah. And now you see, like, they them. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's how I go.
What you think about Syracuse and Rutgers? Because those are the home teams. I mean, Syracuse got so many Jersey players. I'm rooting for them heavy. No. Syracuse played last night. Rutgers playing.
I was about to Syracuse did play last night. I'm tripping. Yeah. Rutgers play somebody today. I know for a fact.
They're playing somebody right now.
Right now?
Yeah. They're playing. Who are they playing? They're playing Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech. Okay.
14-7 right now.
Who up?
Rutgers.
Rutgers? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't really like keep up with Rutgers, like football like that. I don't.
Yeah.
I know we got a lot of local kids that's going to Rutgers, which I'm proud of.
Yeah.
I just I think I'm gonna be more into Rutgers basketball team this year.
Yeah. They got someone.
They got some
ones.
They got what's bro name? It's two of them.
I think he's like a forward, one of them. I forget his name.
Oh my goodness, what is his name? I think his brother is in the league too. They got two dogs.
Harper.
You got Harper, and then you got another dog that came there too.
Yeah, I drafted him on 2K when I was doing a rebuild. He's a super. Bro. Yeah,
they got some dogs there. Then they got that center. Yeah, they got some dogs there, bro. I'm definitely gonna
that Cliff dude, right?
Huh?
The Cliff guy, right?
Yeah.
And you talk about Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper.
Bailey. There you go.
He's tough.
That's the one. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Tough. They're gonna be good this year, bro. I don't know if they're gonna be, Sweet 16 and shit like that, but they're gonna be good though. Them boys gonna be good. I'm definitely gonna go to a few games.
Do you like for college basketball? Do you like Alabama too?
Oh, to make the playoffs?
No, I'm saying like as a team. Like, is that your team for college basketball, Alabama?
Oh no, my team for college basketball is Kansas.
Yeah.
I'm a Kansas.
Who y'all got this year?
Everything's in my bio.
Okay, yeah.
Every single one of my teams is in my bio. Every single sport that I actually like pay attention to.
What is Kansas looking good this year? Because I know historically they always compete.
I mean, I feel like we built like this sort of tradition behind this team now. Like, I think we'll always be a good team. Are we a great team? No. Are we a good, well-rounded, balanced team that everybody know how to play their role? Yes. Us having Hunter Dickinson again this year, big plus. Best center in the league.
Do y'all still have Grady? Y'all still got Grady?
You said Grady? No, Grady Dick?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Grady Dick went to the Raptors.
Oh, okay.
Grady Dick was on the Raptors for... He got drafted 2 years ago.
Okay.
He just don't get no PT over there. That's probably why you don't hear about him. But he went to the Raptors. Grady. That was our sharpshooter. But I mean, I ain't gonna lie. We dug in the portal and got a few guys. I mean, we're gonna be good, bro. Like, I just feel like I said, we're a well-rounded team, bro. I'm not saying we gonna win a chip this year. We're a good team, though. We're gonna beat the teams that we're supposed to beat. We're gonna beat. Yeah. So like, that's all that matters to me. Like, we're not gonna be on no ass shit this year.
You like UConn again for the chip? It's early. It's early. The roster ain't even set. But do you think they got a chance to go back again?
Yes. Oh, hell yeah. Because you got to think, right? When you start winning championships like that, everybody wants to play with you. So your team is going to be great every single year. You're going to have the top 5-star recruits every year. Same thing with Bama football. We done won so many championships and got this legacy implemented in the world that all the top players are going to go there, considering under the control of Nick Saban. But that's just when you build that sort of morale and you build that behind your team, You're gonna always get the best people that's gonna come there. So do I think they're gonna go there again? Yes. Are they gonna win it? I don't know because we still got to see how these other teams pan out. But right now, top 3 for sure. They're gonna have dogs again, bro.
Speaking of UConn, I mean the coach, he was for my Lakers. I didn't think it was a good pick for the Lakers to get as far as being a coach. Do you like the JJ Redick pickup? What do you feel about?
I honestly forgot about that shit, but I don't like I didn't forget about the situation, but I forgot that he's over there. I don't like the fact that JJ Redick's there, and the reason why is because I feel like JJ Redick is more like somebody that wants to be friends with his players versus being a coach. Now, if he can get that figured out and keep LeBron and them in check and keep it on a coach level, of course, y'all could be cool after the fact, but when we playing in the games, coach to player level. LeBron got a way of and it's not purposely. He's just the best player in the world. He got a way of being able to control his team and the outcome of how the team go. And I think that's the problem y'all had with Darvingham last year. I don't think Darvingham was a good coach in my opinion. I mean, I feel like his rotations and everything was very suspect.
Terrible.
But JJ Redick, I'm gonna give him a chance, bro. I give everybody a chance, bro. I'm not gonna say, he's gonna shit the bed. Gotta give him a chance, bro.
Yeah.
I think y'all gonna be good though. I think y'all gonna be good though.
I don't think we should have got DeMar DeRozan. I think it would have been great to have him, but I don't think he fit in what we had going on. Just because he can't shoot. That's our problem. We can't shoot. So why would we get he's a great midi. I mean, he's not going to miss too many mid-ranges. But see, the thing with it is, we have to be careful on who we put on the Lakers because LeBron is so ball dominant. AD is so ball dominant. I mean, obviously, he could hit the 3, hit the mid-range. He's a great defensive player. All the other intangible stuff. But when we talk about how he could really affect the game, those are 2 ball dominant players.
That's exactly why the Lakers don't have Kyrie right now. Him and LeBron just don't mix. The play styles don't mix. Obviously, it worked in Cleveland. They made a way for it to work. But as of now, they're both 2 ball dominant players, bro. That's why I'm so surprised him and Luka worked out.
I said they would never work out.
Bro, I didn't think they would never work out either. I didn't think they was going to get that far.
Yeah. Technically, they did work out. They didn't win.
If I'm not mistaken, they beat us in the playoffs too because I'm an OKC fan.
Yeah.
They got us out the. I don't know how the fuck that happened. But I don't know how that happened. But now with them having Clay, oh man, they might be scary, bro.
Clay was never supposed to lead the Warriors.
He wasn't. But like I said when we first started talking, men with pride. It was a pride thing. He wasn't going to get as many minutes, and he wasn't trying to.
The money.
Exactly. You had you didn't have a horrible season because you still averaged 17, 18 points. But when we talking about the Clay era, 17, 18 points a game that ain't good, bro.
That's 6 man. For
him, that ain't good. 6 man vibes. And that's what they were trying to make him. Because they were trying to put the young boy Brandon Podziemski over him. And I think back to the pride part, he wasn't feeling it. But it was okay
That's on you. That's on you. They wasn't doing that because you wasn't. Yes, you.
The whole season, you was getting the shots that you would normally get. You just wasn't making them. You was bricking. So it was just more so fighting with your inner thoughts. And that's kind of how that went about. For sure.
Didn't y'all get a center? Y'all got a Hartenstein, right?
Hartenstein. We gave him $87 million, bro.
You think that was too much?
I think it was too much for him, but I also think it gives him the confidence to play better. He didn't play bad in New York anyway.
Yeah.
But I really wanted Valanciunas.
That'd have been nice.
I wanted Valanciunas bad as hell because he could shoot the mid range and he could also hit a 3 if he's left open. He's going to shoot that shit. And then we could move Chet to the 4. And now we got a 4 and a 5, but they both bigs and they both could get boards. So now the paint is dominated. And then we still got Alex Caruso that we just picked up, who's coming off the bench for hella defense. Then we got Dort who's starting for hella defense. Then we got Stay giving you 30 every game. Then we got Jalen Williams giving you 20. Bro, it's gonna get scary next year, bro. It's gonna get scary.
How far you think y'all can go?
I think we're gonna go back. I think we're gonna go as far as back to the playoffs again. Championship. I don't think that's in our vision. I think we're still too young. We got a young team, but I think we definitely going back to the playoffs for sure. I ain't worried about that. We beat everybody in the West.
You think Shea could get MVP this year?
I mean, I feel like he should have got it last year.
Think so?
Yeah, I mean, I did. I mean, when you said Shea, right?
Yeah, Shea, yeah.
You're getting 30 points every game. You got that young ass roster. You took them all the way to the playoffs. You remove Shea from that team. That's not a playoff team
at all. Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, yeah, I think he should have got it, but like I said, it's about who's marketable and who they see is the best fit for the face of the NBA. And it happens. Like it's okay. Like it is what it is. But yeah, I think he should have got it. Do I think he's gonna average 30 like he did last year again this year? No, I don't think he is because I think Jalen Williams is starting to groom himself into the offense, and he's also a player that can give you 25. I think Chet's gonna have a better year. Gonna put on more muscle.
Yeah,
he's gonna be wanting the ball more. So yeah, then like I think, and I also think with Alex Caruso being a part of the offense now, the offense will be a little bit more slower and the more like figuring out like how we want to move the ball. It's gonna be tough at first. We got a lot of new people, but yeah, we're definitely going back to the playoffs for sure.
I'm gonna get you out here on a couple quick hitters. I want the first thing that come to mind. All right, who do you have as a sleeper for possibly going to the NBA Finals in the NBA?
As far as with these rosters that's coming in next year, a sleeper?
Yeah.
You said first thing that come to mind. Just give me a sec. Let me just fill out all the teams in my head and think about the rosters. I think going to the NBA Finals. I think the Timberwolves. I think the Timberwolves. I think honestly they should have. Well, I mean, I think they should have won last year. Had the team,
close.
Had the offense and defense. I just felt like Cat didn't really know how to play his role all the time, and it messed up a lot of things with wanting to shoot the three. You're a big man. Go get the ball in the paint. So
yeah.
But I think the Timberwolves. Yeah, Timberwolves. Oh, hold on. You said sleeper team. No, that's not really a sleeper team. I'm gonna take it even further. Spurs.
Think so.
Spurs.
The finals.
I think that Chris Paul and Victor shit is gonna be 10 times more explosive than people think. Wemby is only going to get better, bro. He's only going to get better, bro.
The finals?
Only going to get better, bro.
Nah, he's Max, but you got to have so much going on around you.
I know, bro, but like just... I mean...
you know what? It's not too bad. Because who's that? I think they just paid a shooter. I think Vassell, I want to say his name is.
Yeah, Devin Vassell.
Yeah. Do they still got Trey Jones?
Did they give up Trey Jones?
He's not bad off the bench controlling the offense.
He can give you a quick little 10.
The only thing is, just like last year, are they going to... I felt like it was a little hate, like, I've been here, and then you're going to just move this guy, he's supposed to be whatever. Are y'all going to just let him be who he's supposed to be to save the franchise? Or y'all going to try to keep the ball away from him? I think at this point,
they will. They got Chris Paul now. He's going to... Bro.
Lob City might come back.
Chris Paul going to average like 12 assists, 14 assists a game, bro. Yeah. Throwing it to Wemby is easy work for him, bro.
Yeah.
Easy work for him, bro. So, like, okay, I think they'll make the playoffs. Maybe a far. I'm going to keep my original pick, Timberwolves, and I'm going to say that they will make the playoffs. Yeah. That's the sleeper pick for the playoffs because their plus money crazy to go to the playoffs still, even with Chris Paul. I just think they're going to be better with him.
Yeah.
Because now you got a real true point guard to facilitate the offense. And I think that's why they traded Dillingham to the Timberwolves because although Dillingham can go get you a bucket, you need somebody with veteran analysis to be able to show the young ones how to play the game of basketball the right way. And I think Chris Paul is going to give them that extra push.
I wish we would have got Chris Paul and let D-Lo go do what he going to do, but...
I don't know. I'm not really too sure why y'all kept D-Lo. Like, I honestly be arguing with myself about that. I don't know why. But I get, like... And I also kind of felt like y'all could have got Austin Reeves out of there for a way better pick. I mean, you like Austin Reeves to say?
Please keep him. Please keep him. I think J.J. Redick going to turn Austin Reeves to an all-star.
You think so? I mean, I think he could. No, J.J. Redick definitely understands the full scape of how to play basketball. I think I watched some shit on YouTube with him and Bron. They's breaking down the game of basketball. Beautiful, bro. He definitely understands the game. And I think he'll definitely make Austin Reeves better. But I think
it's just setting the discipline and the culture. That's all.
Right. I think we all know this is LeBron's last year. Maybe he got another year on him. Maybe.
Yeah.
But this is LeBron's last year. We thinking championship now, bro. So you should grab as many pieces as you can to fulfill that. And I think keeping D'Lo holds y'all back from that because y'all could have got some money for him Y'all could have went and got somebody.
Anything. He does great in the regular season, game winner, all the cute stuff.
That
When it's
playoff
time for you
ticket.
to score in the playoffs, you just I didn't even want him when we drafted him. I wanted Jahlil Okafor.
Jahlil Okafor?
I wanted Jahlil Okafor. But I think Jahlil Okafor just got into the NBA at the wrong time. He was so ridiculous, bro. He was so matched. He just got in the NBA at the wrong time. We talking about a time where that's the time when Golden State started doing their big men could shoot, pass, do other things, and the small ball. He wasn't a great defender. He could rebound, of course, just a bigger body, but he was a post guy. He couldn't shoot. He couldn't play make. He couldn't defend. So that was the wrong time, man.
Who are y'all backup center? Who are y'all centers besides AD, of course? AD really a power forward, but
AD. What's the brother name? I think
you got
Christian Wood.
Killian Hayes, right? No, not Killian Hayes.
Jackson Hayes.
Jackson Hayes.
Yeah, and I think we got Christian Wood. They trying to run that center. And I've seen something about this dude that used to play for the Raptors that we just got, Christian Yoko something. He's 7'1". I guess he's supposed to be some sort of good. I ain't even.
Oh, he's 7'1".
Yeah, I guess he's supposed to be good. As you can see, me and the guests had some technical difficulties, so we had to cut it short. But it was a great episode nonetheless. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. If you want a part 2 with me and bro, like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Necessary Conversations. Appreciate y'all.